The Cotswold Way is a 100-mile trail from Chipping Campden to the Roman city of Bath. The trail follows the western edge of the Cotswold Hills, journeying through rolling pastures, Neolithic burial barrows, stately homes, historic battle sites, old woodlands, and of course the honey-coloured villages that make the Cotswolds so special and unique. Like I was, you'll hope to be captivated by the pure beauty and charm of this winsome land, as well as its intriguing ancient history. The Cotswolds are truly unique. Frozen in time, it's almost as though you travel back to the 18th or 17th or even the 16th century, with the old stone buildings and the natural landscapes remarkably well preserved. I hiked this trail in August 2024. The weather was generally sunny and mild, with the odd atmospheric misty day. This is the only long distance trail to date which I've hiked without my tent and camping supplies, as I opted for alternative accommodation along the route, such as camping pods, shepherd's huts and guest houses. As with all of my trails, I met plenty of lovely people, as well as an array of adorable animals, domesticated, wild and farm animals alike. Taking on undulating terrain of the continuous rolling hills, I faced challenges, but each day on this trail was truly as wonderful as the last. So come along with me as I navigate this charming, rustic and quintessentially English part of the world on the Cotswold Way. Good morning guys, it's August 14th, 2024, 20 to 9 in the morning. I set off just after 8 and yeah, basically this morning I'm going up Cleeve Hill. So as you know, yesterday evening from Winchcombe I got the bus to Bishop's Cleeve because the only other way there would have taken me an extra 3 hours and it was already about 6 o'clock, so I didn't really want to get there very late, considering that I was staying in someone's house and I didn't want to be rude and just rock up at like 9-10 p.m. So I thought whether or not to bus it back to Winchcombe and go from there and possibly waste another 2 hours of my day, where this is a very long day. Instead of going up Cleeve Hill from Winchcombe, I'm ascending Cleeve Hill from Woodmancote, Bishop's Cleeve, where I've just come from. So I'm making up, it's the same miles, I'm making up the miles basically, it's just slightly off route. Once I'm up Cleeve Hill, I'll be back on route. So it would have just been a bit of that hill that I'm missing, but you know what, these things happen. I underestimated the length when I booked the place. I thought, oh yeah, that'd be easy. When you're looking at a map, it's like you can gauge the space and the mileage, I guess, but I don't know, I don't think I'm very good at that. I don't really have a good concept of time or distance when looking on a map, I guess. So anyway, whatever, no big deal. If I would have set off like a couple hours earlier, then I would have been fine, but oh, you know me, I'm not really an early riser, although I did set off a little earlier this morning at 8, so that's not bad. Anyway, I'm going to get through this gate. as you can see, it's a very drizzly morning, which makes for a nice change, to be honest. You know, it's nice and cooling because the previous days have been about 30 degrees Celsius, like bright hot sunshine. So to hike in this, it's a bit of a nice change. So yeah, doing the hike up to Cleeve Hill, the highest point of the Cotswold Way, and that's where I'll rejoin the official route. Wow. So I'm not far from the path now at all. Just had to wade through nettles, thorns, just overgrown shrubbery and mud as well. My feet are wet because there was so much mud and it was pretty deep. My legs, you know, everything's wet, I'm soaked, but oh, you know what, it's fine, I don't care. Definitely gonna have some nettle stings though. I can kind of feel a couple on my right leg already. Oh, and some scratches from the thorns. Oh my god, some people down there. But yeah, isn't it? I do like a misty day, a foggy day. I just love the atmosphere, and it's like all fresh in the air. And for the past couple of days, when it's been really hot, with hot air, and this is on extreme like sunny days in a heat wave or in a sauna, I feel like I'm not getting the air to my lungs. Like I feel like I can't fully get the air in, you know. So when it's like this and it just feels fresh and it's like, it's not cold, but it's cool. It's not warm, but I'm not gonna, you know, not gonna overheat, I'm not gonna be chilly. So it's nice, I do like it. Though, isn't it ironic that the day that I'm at the highest point of the Cotswold Way, which is coming up there, is the day that there's no visibility and there's meant to be really nice views. But I'm sure views will come in time. It is meant to clear up later in the day. It does say clear skies in the evening, like 6ish, so it might be a nice sunset, who knows. Totally different vibe from the past few days, but I'm liking it. I like that there's been a mix. Right, which way do I go? So the path is literally up there, just on that ridge there, so I can climb up and carry on enjoying it there, but I can just get straight to it there, to be honest. Here we go, back on the Cotswold Way. Oh, so good to be back on the trail, back on the right track, out from that scramble and nettles. So Cleeve Hill isn't too far from here. I just continue on, go left, and just see a signpost there. Only just this visibility. Again, like, I do enjoy the vibe of it. I really do like the feel, the atmosphere. It weirdly puts me in really good spirits, though I wouldn't like to do the whole hike in weather and visibility like this. Yeah, essentially, instead of coming up to Cleeve Hill from that way, I've come up from that way. So I go left. I think it's left up here. Yeah, there it is. There's the Cotswold Way sign. Cotswold Way. There we go. Is it, oh, that way or that way? This way. Oh, so yeah, up and onwards to Cleeve Hill. And I mean, it'll just look like more of this, but but it'll be good to be on top. It is Cleeve Hill. You can see some people there. There's the trig point. It's a nice little venture. Oh, wow. I know there's no views, but it feels good to be up here. As if there's a golf course up here, like, I don't know why, that's so funny. It's like, imagine the novelty of just like going up Cleeve Hill and just playing golf. I don't know, it might be very normal, but it's just funny to me. Anyway, here's the trig point. Cool, highest point of the Cotswold Way. There you go. Just gonna take some pictures and then get a move on. That was so ominous. What on earth? Yeah, so that was Cleeve Hill, the highest point of the Cotswold Way. Sorry I can't show you guys the views from here, but I'm sure if you Google it you can see some pictures. So yeah, heading down now, and you know what feels really good? That it's 9:30 a.m. I set off, you know, just after 8, so that's, you know, how long it's taken me to get up here, just over an hour. And that was the same time that I set off from the shepherd's hut yesterday, so that's the, like, now, this time yesterday was when I set off. So considering that I've already done the highest point this morning, I've got myself up there and everything. It's actually an okay ascent, it wasn't too bad at all, other than the nettles and other than the way I took. I think if you guys actually, you know, did it the other way that you're meant to, and it's not too bad. But yeah, so it feels amazing to have done that. And yeah, I know that's 8 might be a late start to some people, but to me that's a good start, so happy with it. Oh my god, how do I always manage to find a way to embarrass myself? So I see someone coming out of the mist with a couple of little dogs, so dead cute, and as they're passing me, well, as I'm approaching them, actually about to walk past them, I slip and fall, don't I? Slip on the wet grass and fall on my knees. Didn't hurt myself, just a tiny little, like, you can't even see it, grass stain on my knee. I just go, oh bloody hell. It had to be when someone was passing. There's like no one else up here, but yeah, it just had to happen. Anyway, here's another part of a golf course. I can imagine that this is a seat that looks out to lovely, beautiful, vast views. But today, it's just the abyss. Joan Carlton. Oh. Oh, Jill and Tony Kerr. You know, these walking boots have done me so well at keeping my feet blister free for the most part and dry. But obviously when you step through the muddy puddles I was before, then there's no keeping the water out, and they're just making like suction noises now. You can't really hear it, but they're that wet, they're like squelching. Carolyn Julia Everett, that says. I can only just read it. Oh. Major Anson Howard. Cool name. Anson. Don't think I've heard that name before. There's that thing again that I can't tell what it is really. Is it a caddy? No, it's a bit loud for him, like a lawnmower for the, it's a lawnmower for the golf course. It's funny to have it up here, the lawnmower thing, because obviously we're quite high up, not like you can really tell. I mean, you can see a massive drop down there, but it's ominous to see when it turns around and its light is just there through the mist. I love it, I'm loving this. This area here is actually, according to my maps, my hiker map, is called Cleeve Cloud. So I don't even have to tell you guys how fitting that is, in a cloud on Cleeve Cloud. Yeah, so thought I'd let you guys know where I'm staying tonight. Again, mixing up the accommodation. Every night's going to be, you know, a different kind of place. So first night was a shepherd's hut. Second night, which was last night, was an Airbnb in someone's home. And tonight is going to be in a pod, in a camping pod at Star Glamping it's called. So I think I'm about, I don't know, 10-12 miles away from there now. I don't know, something like that. I think I told them I should arrive around 5. Might be 5, might be later. But yeah, so camping pod tonight, and according to my weather app it should clear up later, so it'd be nice and sunny hopefully, or get a nice sunset at least. They've got a fire pit there and they give me some fire logs and kindling and stuff, so hopefully the weather's like, I don't know, not a washout basically. So I'd like to have a nice little campfire tonight, a little fire pit. Oh my god, Jennifer Jackson. Huh, another Jennifer. In memory of Barry and Barry Dean Jackson. Oh, Jenny Jackson and Barry Dean Jackson. And these are some stones, and these have plaques on. It's very sweet. Very sweet to, I guess, immortalise them in some way when people have benches putting their names or things like that. I like it. According to my map, as well as being on the Cotswold Way, I'm also currently on another trail which is called the Sabrina Way. So, I've never heard of that one before. Be an interesting one to look up. Rick Charles, Cotswold Way, volunteer warden. Walk this way. Oh.
Through the arbor, in the garden room, wings are beating, baby, me and you alone. Pencil drawing phases of the moon, all through the stages, both becoming seen into. Slowly we take on phosphorescence, vivid in the bone. Phosphorescence. In the heavens, a billion signals move, call and answer, thousand pairs of two by two. Slowly we take on phosphorescence, vivid in the bone. Phosphorescence. Midnight halos twist that together, turning so close together. Midnight halos twist that together, turning so close together. Slowly we take on phosphorescence, vivid in the bone.
So at this point I was ambling on after walking by fields of horses and haunting yet the most strikingly whimsical woodlands of twisted trees, and now found myself really feeling the solitude. I was still in relatively good spirits, but given the lack of visual stimulation, I was trying to keep my mind active and occupied. Not like I usually have an issue with that, there's usually far too much going on up there, but given that my range of vision was limited to an approximate radius of about 20 metres or even just 10 metres in some areas, the novelty of fog hiking was beginning to wear off. Though despite the lack of view and colour variation, I was still able to appreciate the close-up beauty of the foliage that surrounded me, and the moody green of the trees in the low light through the thick mist, its leaves lightly bobbing with each raindrop. Ground, bark, grass and leaf alike glistened through the wet sheen of rain and damp fog. After spending all day up high in the silent mist, in somewhat of a private and quiet bubble, it felt strange and slightly jarring to have the peace broken by the sounds of cars as I approached the busy A40 road. I reached Llanover Woods, an ancient woodland haven. The information board reads, Llanover Woods lies within the Cotswolds area of outstanding natural beauty and offers breathtaking views north across Cheltenham and the Malvern Hills. Follow our network of paths to explore the wood and meadow, and for the more adventurous walker, the Cotswold Way passes through the main entrance and along the east and south edges of the wood. Woodland Trust volunteers have continued the historical practice of coppicing here. This creates a mixed habitat that's a haven for an array of butterflies, including the large and striking silver-washed fritillary. The woodland hosts many large-leaved lime coppice stools, pollards and veteran beech trees, which hint at its ancient past. There's a beech tree here somewhere in these woods that may be over 600 years old, and it's thought to be the third largest in England.
This light jacket is no match for the bitterness of my attachment. Iron bracelets, clicking teeth, carving letters into dirty sheets, origami paper, slow to unfolding. You are the wild piece, somehow consoling me. This holy labor, a kind of fascinating when you are near to me. I am the wild geese. This thin blanket, naked skin, couldn't keep out what I'm keeping in. Running anxious, crooked pen. Would you turn me in your hand again? Origami paper, slow to unfolding. You are the wild geese, somehow consoling me. This holy labor, a kind of fascinating when you are near to me. I
do kind of wish there was some visibility, although I think down there's just Cheltenham, so I don't know if I'm still be a nice view like of the surrounding landscapes and all, but yeah, that's what's down there. So I have been walking, so I've been walking for about 5 hours now, and I'm almost at 10 miles in for today. So I'm over my halfway point for the day, and or just about over it, and next up is Seven Springs and then Devil's Chimney, and after that, it's not long after that anyway, should be where I'm staying, or a few miles after. So I'm still a good at least 5 miles away from where I'm camping, but I'm over my halfway point of the day, and guess what, I am a third of the way through of the Cotswold Way. A third. So that's just, oh, that's amazing. So in total I've done over 30 miles now. Just feels good. I've been very quiet for the past couple hours just because, well, I've been feeling a little bit tired, a little bit exhausted. I had a snack, and yeah, I've just been kind of plodding on, you know, just not much to look at. I can enjoy the atmosphere, which I am enjoying. Again, I'm still wet, I'm still soaked. I'm gonna get bloody trench foot. But yeah, I mean, I'm feeling alright. There are certain few points where I honestly felt a little bored. I think that's just like the lack of view, and just possibly just there was a big uphill climb not far back, and I was just a bit like, that was when the tiredness and hunger was setting in, so I was just like, come on. But yeah, I'm okay. So I'll be at Seven Springs in about half an hour, I reckon. Devil's Chimney, maybe 2.5 hours, and then I'm gonna guess maybe 5 hours. In 5 hours I should arrive, maybe 4, depends how quick I am. Hey, hey guys. Oh, look at you. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Hey, oh, it's so good to see you, honestly. I've been missing animals. I've not seen animals in ages. Honestly, it's so good to see these guys. Hello. I know you won't come over. But it genuinely is, because I've not seen animals in ages. I saw some horses about 2 hours ago. I might have seen some sheep. I keep seeing little, I think they're like grouse or something. They're funny. Hey. Oh, and there was a calf at the fence, but I started filming just as it started running away when it saw me. Oh, I love cows and sheep. I love them all. Horses, all of them. Just animals. Also, I totally misjudged how far the place I'm staying is from me, because back then I said about 5. Oh, it's a horse. It is. Yes. Yeah, I said back there about 5 hours, and I've looked at my maps and it's actually like maybe 2 miles from Seven Springs, which is just around here. So I don't know why I thought it was that long. I just thought it was a bit further away, and then I actually checked on maps, and yeah, it's just after Devil's Chimney, which isn't long after Seven Springs. Ah, you know what, my calf is stinging. I think I must have so many nettle stings on my legs. I definitely do. It's like proper itching and stinging, like I've been stung or bit by something, I don't know. You know, I've got leggings on and everything, but they can go through, can't they, sometimes? But yeah, it's proper itching and hurting. Oh, I just can't wait to get there. I can't wait to get to my camping pod and change into dry clothes and have a nice sit down eat my food, because all I've had today, I know this is going to sound very irresponsible, but all I've had today is one of those brunch bars, the Cadbury ones, the oat and chocolate ones, and a Nature Valley bar. So that has sustained me for nearly 11 miles, which I'm on now, 11 miles today. Yeah, I know, I need to eat more. I just forget, and then I remember once, like, the hunger and the exhaustion hits, and I'm like, God, I need to eat something. But I'm okay right now, you know, I'm fine. I'm getting a little hungry, but I'd rather just, I don't know, just keep moving. Oh my God, I nearly slipped again. 10th time today. So this is like the first time today since leaving Woodmancote that I've been out of a cloud. I can actually see things. Yeah, it's just a road, but like it's clear, it's brighter. I don't know how long it'll last. It's because I've like descended a tiny bit. So yeah, out of the cloud for now. It's nice, yeah, bright and everything. Just makes everything brighter and a bit nicer. So the route continues this way, and Seven Springs is down there, down that road. The Cotswold Way doesn't actually pass through Seven Springs, but I know that it's quite a popular stop off for some hikers, you know, like if they're coming from, well, wherever I was coming from last night, but I'm going a little further. So I've done about, what, 11 miles so far today. So yeah, a few more to go. I think three more miles, give or take, till I reach the place that I'm heading for. Yeah, good to see fields. Good to see like colour and fields and the nice golden wheat. And David Wilson, or Chris Atwell, John Haynes, Barry R. Smith and Erin W. Smith. Robert Simpson and Christopher Simpson. Phyllis and William Sturdy. Susie Murray Upton. Leckhampton Hill is the site of an impressive Iron Age hill fort, one of a series of large hill forts found all along the Cotswolds. 165 million years ago, during the Jurassic period, this area was a warm, shallow seabed, and between 900 and 100 BC, the hill fort on Leckhampton Hill was a defended settlement inhabited by the Doboni tribe and was built more than 2,000 years ago. Oh, welcome to the world, Connor Kenyon Rollins. Oh, that's a sweet one. This topograph is sponsored by the Nixon family in memory of Roger Nixon, who enjoyed living and walking on Leckhampton Hill for 40 years. So unfortunately Devil's Chimney isn't visible from here and it's a big climb down, so I'm just gonna hopefully see it another time. Here's a picture of it so you guys know what it looks like just from Google. I'll just put one in. Sorry about that. David and Biddy Bowen. Oh, Nana and Grandad Peacock. Oh my god. There's a little slug there. Bless him. Composers Tony Hewitt-Jones and Anita Hewitt-Jones. John Bloomer and Mary Bloomer. All these people, man. I like to, even just to myself, just read them. But I thought I'd include a few in this video. You know, I don't know, just because. Oh wow, there's so many plaques up here. God. So, Andy Savides. And I'll just walk along here. Hayring. What an interesting name. Oh, and then you've got one for Queen Elizabeth there as well. And down here got Sharon McGaw. And I think that's all of those ones. Oh wait, I actually missed one. I'm gonna go back up because I'd feel bad for it, you see. Look, I even came up off the path to do this because it's like, well, I've done it for the others, I'd feel bad if I didn't do it for these. So that's a tree that's been planted in memory of George A. Price and his wife Edith A. Price, daughter Eileen and son John. Oh my god. Oh, this tree. Oh, that's the tree. There's 1954 George died, so I wonder when it was planted. Because the last one died in 1990. And this one is Andrew Buffray, or Buff. So I'm heading down Leckhampton Hill now, and I'm actually only a mile away from where I'm staying tonight, so I'm very excited to get there finally. I've been walking for 7 or 8 hours now. I think 7 hours. And I've just thought I've not actually stopped for a break at all since setting off. I've taken my bag off a couple of times to get snacks out, but I've not actually like sat down for a rest at all today. So I mean, you know, my feet are kind of aching, but I feel okay, I guess. It'll just be nice to have a good rest once I get there. So yeah, almost there, about 20 minutes I think. So this is the pod. I'm in camping pod number 3. There's the fire pit out there. And I've got some firewood, but I'm going to wait until later. I think it's meant to get a bit nicer and clear up. So, and you know, if it's something for like later on at night, I think it'd just be nice. But yeah, it's cute. So I've got my bed in as well that they've given me. Little nice view. It's cute. And it smells lovely, like that really nice sweet woody smell. So yeah, I'm gonna eat because I'm starving. They had a little bistro there, but it was shutting in about 20 minutes. I arrived about 3:30, it shuts at 4, so I had a pretty good time, and I thought I'd arrive about 5 or 6, so yeah, I did really good for time. So I've got an egg mayo baguette and a lemonade. I'm just gonna inhale them now because I was so hungry, and chill out and get some dry socks on. And yeah, just relax and plan for tomorrow, I suppose. After settling into my cosy pod with remarkable timing, the fog and cloud cleared with the bright evening summer sun revealing the vibrant cerulean sky that I'd been missing. I took to the grounds, exploring the surrounding woodlands, marvelling at the pure amber rays of the golden hour as it doused its aureate light on the verdure, aurelian essence on verdant periodot. The viridescent forest coming to life, you can feel the leaves' hunger for such rich light, photosynthesizing with fervour, delight and gratitude. The realisation that the little things really aren't all that little. Light that's travelled 93 million miles to be here in this very moment to feed these plants and in turn the earth. Sunlight shining through leaves is one of my favourite things to experience in this life. As humans, it's our greatest honour to take pleasure in such natural occurrences, however extraordinary or benign, rare or regular. Some might thank their god, but I personally wouldn't credit hypothetical man in the sky when credit is due to the most impressive force, and that is simply nature. Its own creator, the biology, the chemistry and physics that make up this astonishing planet and universe that we're so lucky to live in, more lucky than we'll ever be able to comprehend. After my sunset forest stroll, I started my fire and was soon joined by a woman and her daughter who were staying in the little Hobbit hut on the grounds. We sat together for hours, chatting and sharing stories. They were as chatty and enthusiastic as me, so to share an evening around the fire with such wonderful company made for an exceptional end to my third day on the Cotswold Way.